If you're a fan of Story of Seasons, Harvest Moon, and Stardew Valley, then check out these farming sim games that currently have a demo on Steam. All the games on this list are part of the Wholesome Games Steam Celebration happening right now until August 21, and some of the demos are only up until the end of the event. There's also a lot of these games that are currently on sale, so don't miss this chance. I'm Myrabels and I have personally played the game or the demo of all of the games on my list, so some farming sim games included in the event are not in here. If you think that there's a demo that I should try out, let me know in the comment section. I will be talking about games already released and some games that are still coming soon. So let's start with the games that are not yet released. While the event is only on Steam, I also included if the game is or will be in other platforms, along with the release date and if it's single or multiplayer. The first game is Critter Cove. This is an open-world life sim and town building game set in a cozy post-apocalyptic paradise. Your mission is to restore an old town, sail across a mysterious archipelago, hunt relics and farm, fish, and craft everything you need. This game seems to be more focused on gathering and crafting since I didn't reach the farming part when I played the demo, but this game looks so good and I love the character customization where you can be an animal or a human. I also remember laughing a lot at the NPC dialogues. The game is set to release this year on Steam as early access, but will also be released on consoles later on. Dreaming Isles is an upcoming cozy farm life sim that combines high seas adventure, relationship building, and Zelda-like sword and sorcery. Grow crops and feed your fellow islanders. Forge relationships and win their hearts. You can even use your crops as ammo to bring down other ships. How fun is that? Bring peace and prosperity to the land or become a pirate. The decision is yours. I can't wait to see more of this game once it releases in October 1 this year. This next game left me in a major cliffhanger during the demo, which makes me excited to play the full game once it releases next month. In Shinehill, you are sent as a spy on an unfamiliar planet. You got incredibly lucky as the locals mistook you for a new neighbor and provided you with a house and a plot of land to live on. Explore the world, meet charming townspeople, do farming, fishing, cooking, all while trying not to reveal yourself. Win favor of the villagers and impress them with your achievements as you try to find out if it's really just a peaceful town or if there's someone here who really holds a threat to everyone. This game seems to be more story-driven than other farming sims in my opinion. Pine Lily Village is a cozy, magic-themed farming sim inspired by the classics. Grow your farm, complete quests for the local townsfolk, cast spells in dangerous dungeons, and level up your skills in fishing, cooking, crafting, and more. What stood out to me the most when I played the demo is the mining and the turn-based battle system. In each floor of the mines, there are 2 doors and you can choose which one you're going to go to. It is your decision if you want to go to a room with monsters, elite monsters, puzzles, ores, fishing, or others. Sometimes both rooms will have the same thing though, but I think that it's a nice change from the usual mining mechanic. The game does not have a release date yet, so there's probably going to be more content in the future. Next, let's look at the games that are already released. Some of these are still in early access, which I will also mention. I will start with a game that is currently 70% off. In Ikonei Island, you can explore the landscape, collect resources, farm crops, craft items, and build a cozy base. You can also befriend wildlife to use their unique abilities to unlock more diverse areas in the map where you can meet the local NPCs. There are also some monsters and some treasure-hungry pirates that you will need to fight. The best part is, you can play this game with up to 3 friends, and only one of you is needed to own the full game. The others can play using the Friends Pass. I think this is a real steal for 70% off. In the next game, you wake up on Everafter Falls and discover that your life on Earth was just a simulation. You then go on a journey to rediscover the peaceful existence you once had here. This farming game features a split-screen co-op and a pet with useful skills and drones. You can also collect these cute pixies and they will help you gather resources. The dungeons feature action RPG elements, and you have a unique card progression system for your skills and upgrades. This game is very cozy for me, even with the dungeon fights. I really love how cute and simple the graphics is. There's no romance here, but I think the cutscenes and interactions with the townsfolk is adorable. If you want something with romance and a more emotional story, then check out Wylde Flowers, which is currently 25% off. This game is heavily story-driven, and the characters are all fully voice-acted. You play as Tara, who has just moved to a cute rural island to help out her grandma and the family farm. You then slowly train to become a witch, and you will learn how to brew potions, control the seasons, and more. I love the game, but I don't think there's a lot to do aside from following the main story. The story is well written though, and it's nice to explore the NPCs' backstories. Cornucopia is a 2.5D farming game with a unique compost system, cute art style, and fun dialogues. In this game, you can cultivate lots of crops, build relationships, breed rare animals, and have your beloved pets assist you in gathering and combat. There's really a lot to explore in this game as it boasts over 49 NPCs, 200 cooking recipes, 150 species of fish, and more. The amount of content is incredible for an early access game and can honestly be a bit overwhelming at times. What I really love about this game are the dialogues. They are engaging enough to make me care about the characters and become emotionally invested in the town. The last 3 games in this list are my personal favorites. I've made lots of videos about these 3 in my channel. By the way, I make a lot of content about farming sim games, so if you're a fan of this, then do consider checking my channel out. Now let's go to my top 3 in no particular order. Lightyear Frontier is currently 25% off, and this game is just gorgeous. It is a peaceful, open-world farming adventure on a planet at the far edge of the galaxy. You can play with up to 3 friends as you explore the world using your mech. Your mech can help you clean up the world from some obnoxious substances, and as you do this, more resources and wildlife will be available. I absolutely enjoyed gathering resources and exploring all the areas currently available in early access, but my favorite part of this game is decorating my base. There's so many items you can use for your homestead, and I've seen a lot of people build beautiful bases. There's no combat here, which makes the game very peaceful and relaxing. However, there is no character interaction here aside from the merchants, so the world can get lonely at times, especially in single player, which is something that I don't mind. Sunnyside is a farming game set in the Japanese countryside that uses modern technology like hoes, solar panels, drones, and more. It also has some JRPG elements, which is apparent in the caves and in its turn-based card battle system. The reason why I got so addicted to this game is probably because of how much content there is in here. I was pleasantly surprised when I first got a gist of how big the caves actually are. There's just so much to explore. I also love the characters, and it's fun to know everyone's backstory. This is the first farming sim game that I played that has modern technology, which is nice because I feel like I can relate to it more. I can use my smartphone to order seeds, use a hose to water my crops, and use my smartphone to text Gabe. I mean, the characters. Just a heads up that there were a lot of bugs and optimization issues when this game first released, but the devs have been steadily releasing patches to solve this. This game just released on consoles recently, and if you want to know more about this game, then I suggest you look at my in-depth review, which I will put down in the description. Last but not the least, Ova Magica is a farming sim and creature collecting game that is now available on Steam as early access. The game is set to release on consoles including PlayStation, Xbox, and the Switch once it releases into 1.0 version. In addition to the common farm sim elements like farming, crafting, and building relationships with the townsfolk, you get to have these cute and wobbly creatures called blobs. They come in dozens of varieties, which you can breed to have unique features and stronger skill sets. These blobs can be used to battle other trainers, and they can also help you around your farm. This game is still in early access, but I can easily sink in a lot of hours breeding blobs because there are so many different combinations that can happen. And I'm excited to see how the game develops more. I also made an in-depth review for the game's early access, which I will link down below. Which one of these games will you try the demo of or have already tried? Let me know in the comment section. Also, let me know if there are other farming sim games from the current Wholesome Games event that you are excited about. Thank you for watching!